Hey, what's up YouTube? Ahnaris here with another episode of Skyrim. Today we're going to be going after another one of the 8 dragon masks. This one is held by the dragon priest named Otar the Mad, and his mask is appropriately named Otar. Now, what it does is it gives you 30% frost, fire, and ice resist when you wear it, so pretty impressive stats there. And just for reference, we are located at Ragnvald, which is just northeast of Markarth, so you can just kind of head around here. Beware, however, if you are heading over from Markarth Stables and you head this way, you will possibly run into a dragon shrine with 2 dragons around it. At least that's what happened for me. There may just be one for you, but again, beware that on your travels you may encounter that danger. So we're going to head inside now and see what adventures await. Now, upon entering, you'll find there really isn't too much going on in the way of the first room. There is one corpse laying on this table, which really doesn't have squat. Where we need to go is down here to the left, and we will swing down around 2 corridors and eventually land in a spot where there is a sarcophagus. Now, the sarcophagus does contain the dragon priest. Ooh, nice, gold and soul gem. But in order to actually summon him, we need to acquire the keys. The keys in this dungeon are 2 skulls that are on top of small pedestals littered around the area. And you hear that there is a swinging axe trap somewhere nearby. We'll get to that later, but this can be effectively used to kill the dragon priest at lower levels if you don't quite have the spells, the HP, whatever you need. So first things first, we do hear one of these Draugr fellows. He is just going to be doing his own thing, and this is on master difficulty, so you will find these fights do take a little while, but we're going, not that, we're going to use this to see if we can speed things up just a tiny bit. And if he gets too close, we'll always use Unrelenting Shout. Ah yes, there we go. Now he's on one knee. I wish I could just punt him, Duke Nukem style. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. But we can send him flying about, 20 yards or so. I'll settle for that. That's pretty good. Take his gold. There is another one immediately after that we're going to have to watch out for. But notice how this time we actually dropped an oil pod on him. That burning dot is going to be helping us a little bit, but all in all, we're still going to have to do the majority of the work here. So we'll finish him off. Boom. Ugh, God, man, that had to hurt. Oh, wait, he's undead. He doesn't care. LOL. There's still one more around here somewhere. I think he's actually up. And I can't move. So anyways, here's the location where the dragon priest is actually at. You'll notice that there's 2 little slots there. Aha! I knew I heard you. Those are used by you, where you get the keys, which are the 2 skulls in the dungeon. You simply place them in that little holes like so, and it opens up, and you begin the fight. So we'll pick him off, and back there is the reward. You can't see it right now, but there is a wall with another power word on it. So as far as where we need to go, let me first actually disable that. Alright. First things first, we need to go, I think right here. Yes, the crypts. Now there's 2 places in here that contain the keys. The crypts and the canals. The crypts over here, which you can see has one guy, very easy to kill. Each key is guarded by one named mob, who really isn't that difficult to kill. And a couple low hit point Draugr. You should be able to take those out fairly easily, regardless of what level you are. And I didn't mean to pick that up, but that's okay. I think we'll be alright. This way, this is just FYI, not safe. You're probably going to want to use your speed shout for that. Unless you just want to be really careful dodging the traps. Now, there are a couple Draugr right here. Take them out. Spread the fire love. Gotta make sure the love is spread evenly, man. Oh boy. They are in need of some shouting. Oh, good grief. Yep, they definitely mastered. Uh-oh. Come on. I don't want to have to use a Magicka potion. There we go. And I don't know what his deal is. He is just... Alright, well, if you want to hang out there, bro, go for it. I mean... I don't really feel like it's anything I did. Ah, yes, there you go. Now you're standing there. Hi, buddy. Huh. Alright, well, yeah, we'll just finish him off here. Let's use something we haven't used too much. We'll go with Flame Breath. Or Ice Breath. That's what I meant. Thunk. Oh. Alright, get the gold. Yeah, like I said, getting through here is really not too big of a challenge. I think there's one or two more Draugr. I think there's one right here. He is just a normal type. Maybe one around here. No. There is one right there. Oh, yes. Gotta love them oil lamps. I'm surprised that they're managing to hang on for all these years. I don't know how long these guys have been in this dungeon, but it seems to me like they would have fallen at some point before now. And who is walking around? Somebody up there, not our concern. So when you come up to this, watch out, there's two holes right here. This is indicative of a trap. Whoa! Oh, my. Scared the crap out of me. So we're going to search the chest right here, and then back out. Woo. Man, that was close. Another thing is a book right here. Restoration 33. You saw we're about halfway to level 23 right now. So we're a decent way into the game, but I mean, altogether, you know, we could have done this at lower levels, at least up to this point so far. So around here, there it is. So this is the skull. Now before you take it, take note of what is around here. A couple different stairways. You'll see there's a crypt or a sarcophagus right there. Right there, and then there's also one over there. Now the way you activate it is you come over, pick it up, bam. So you heard 3 of those things popping out. We're going to come up here, we're going to kill you, and apparently knock down an oil lamp in the process. Now, when you're going up against this guy, you need to be very careful because he does have, well, you just heard it, he does have Fus Rada, so you got to watch out for that. Alright. Pop him off wherever he flew to, I don't know. Huh, I guess we got him. Cool. So there he is right there. Now let's go ahead and put on our Unrelenting Force as well. Yeah, he got nothing. I'll see your Fus Rada and raise you a sit the down. And from this point on, it's just a matter of keeping him stunned, not getting hit by that shout. And of course, having enough mana to, you know, actually do something. So, since we're low on mana, we're going to go ahead and use one of our potions, just to kind of expedite this. I mean, we could run around and let our mana regenerate, etc., but nah, it would take too long. Wow, is that really all the mana potions that I have? I've got all these potions right here. Whew. And one more. There we go. So Guardian Sarek is down. He doesn't really drop squat for loot, to be honest, but you know, he does have a chest over here. Could be a little bit something cool. In this particular moment, not so much, but it's alright. We have our skull. One of 2 keys needed to unlock the Dragon Priest. And now we're going to head back out, following the arrow. So this door does lead back to the main area. Next up, we need to go to the canal. You'll notice there's an arrow pointing over in a different direction this way. So we're just going to follow it. Thunk. Now coming in here, you have to be kind of careful because immediately to our left, I believe, are two bad guys. Maybe. I thought. I may just be crazy. Ah, here's one. So we'll pick you off. Ah, yes. There's the other one right there. You gotta watch out. He is a caster. Fortunately, we are uniquely equipped to deal with such things. Whoa! Ha-ha! Thank you for my point of instruction, sir. Uh-oh. This complicates things a little bit. Let's see if we can pop him off right quick. Get him out of the way. Finally, one down. Now we need to use our low mana alternative to keep this guy stunned for a little bit. Let our magicka regenerate. Do 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 do. Oh, come on. There we go. There's a little bit more damage. It's all about the stun locking when you're destruction. Keeping this guy... keeping the man down. And we'll just finish him off there. I like how he stays exactly still, but just kind of gently drops his axe on the ground. Oh, that amuses me. Potion of Healing. Also, Draught of True Shot. Two very useful things to have in here. And as we continue looting, the next skull isn't really that far away. Now you see, we can't really get through here. Oh, well, no, maybe we can. There is a bridge. And I think the proper way to do this is over here. And when you go in through that door, watch out, there is a trap right here. Like that. Woo! Very close. But this lever will knock this bridge down. And there you go. Now, as far as what's in here, we have a chest. Pretty decent loot. I'll take it. Some bone meal. Yeah, that's about it. I'd say it's still worth your time, however. So going back along the correct route, we see the bridge is now down. We can go through and access whatever is inside. Gotta watch out, it is a very narrow area. Now this particular skull up here I found a little bit more difficult. Not too much, just minimally. Because the person over there, which actually I can come over here and show you. This is where the other guardian is, way over here. He summons a Frost Atronach. And we see there is one deceased Draugr laying on the ground. There he is right there. And his two friends come out from there and there. So we're going to get you. See if we can stun you. Basically what we wanted to do is we want to see if we can keep these guys and hit them. Oh boy. I was going to say we want to see if we can stun as many of them as possible. Ah, that's not good. Run away. So we need to get some mana back. We'll throw a freebie at them. Gotta watch out for those. Whew. Oh man, that was close. I think we can get this though. One or two more shots. I think he's too fat to come across the bridge, actually. Ow! That hurt though. And of course, he summoned another one. So don't feel feel bad if you have to retreat a little bit and use the terrain to your advantage. I mean, again, you when you first get that skull, you are in quite cramped quarters. So we'll keep him busy just long enough to do that. And then we'll take a look at our potions once again, because I feel like having at least a little bit of more mana will be helpful. We'll get a potion of resist cold as well. And as far as the other mana is concerned, I'd say we're good. Whoa! Oh, crap. So you see what I'm talking about. It is kind of an epic fight here. We need to do some damage to What's-His-Face. That's the problem. This Frost Atronach keeps absorbing a lot of our shots. So where did he go? Tell you what, we've got some mana now. Let's see about taking this guy out. Now, where is our friend? I feel like he should be running around here somewhere. Okay, back that way. Ah, yes, there's the stun. Oh, that didn't work quite the way I wanted it to. But the end result is the same. He is finally not quite dead. Now he's dead. Jeez. Oh. So you see how that can go very wrong very quickly. Again, those tight, confined spaces combined with a giant hulking Atronach makes it rather difficult to get some clear shots on that guy. But we were able to take him out, and we see now we need to simply go up top, which I believe we can do around here. Well, this goes back to the temple. So really, either way, not that huge of a deal. Alright, so we have now gathered our resources. We have our two skulls. And we simply need to open this. So I'm going to come up here and quick save real quick. Bam, there we go. And we're going to open this bad boy up. Now, as with, let me actually first, okay, Unrelenting Force. As with the rest of the Dragon Priests, it's all about dodging the abilities, keeping the Atronach from being spawned, and just keeping them stun locked. So you can see that's going to be our goal here. Now, this is going to be a couple minutes of this, so, I mean, I think you guys kind of get the idea of how we do it. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video for a second, come back, and he'll be closer to death. As you can see, things are still going quite swimmingly. We've got him down to about 10% health here. I did use my Highborn ability in order to continue to have high amounts of mana, but other than that, this is just simply a matter of, well, stun locking him. And again, there are several different ways to kill him. This way was just particularly easy for a destruction mage of sorts. But a couple other ways. You can, of course, just run around, dodge him, like so. And you can... What the world? Another thing you can do is, you heard those swinging axes back in a previous room. You can actually kite him to those axes and have them chop him up. So... if you really want to be cute, you can also take the double skulls here. So now with him out of the way, we can head up here and see that we have gained access to a chest with pretty decent loot. We'll just go ahead and snag all of that. And a word of power. And we'll suck this bad boy up and see what it is. Ah, Kind's Peace. Another one of those. So that's pretty much going to be it for this guide. I mean, again... this is meant for destruction. If you're a warrior, you know, you can kind of dance around, keep high amounts of damage on them. Stealth, or if you're a rogues thief type person, From what I understand, if you get a whole bunch of enchanted gear, get the appropriate stat points, etc., you can one-shot him with a backstab. And other than that, you know, if you don't have the ability to stunlock him, but you have ranged, you can just kite around using these pillars to line of sight. I found that this one, when I was messing around, is good for that because he'll just kind of stay around this area. You got to watch out though, because he will summon a Storm Atronach, and I'll actually include a clip at the very end of this video of how that usually goes when you're trying to do the line of sight. But other than that, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, let's go check out that other clip real quick. Now we'll take a look at the fight super quick from the perspective of someone who cannot stunlock. Now, I'm not going to run through the full engagement because, again, my character is not designed for a prolonged fight with you know, a high amount of hit points, etc. But you'll see this guy spawns out here. He's going to summon the Atronach. Just a second or two. Bam, there he goes. And when you're fighting him with the Atronach present, you need to basically have an idea of where both mobs are at the same time. Because this guy will hurt you a lot, and you're going to want to take him down quickly, but at the same time, you're also going to need to make sure that you keep the other guy out of line of sight of you while you're dealing with the Atronach. Main reason is because both of them shoot those lightning spells, and it can just be bloody difficult to engage both at the same time. So now you can see our boss is up here. He is shooting lightning into the wall for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but we're going to stun him and get way back out of here. And also, don't run in a straight line when you're running away from him, because that lightning will just do tons of damage. You see, he's also placed some lightning on the ground. This is another ability he has that actually you get as a destruction, or you get in the School of Destruction later on, where you can basically dirty up the floor with lightning, ice, or fire, and it does tons of damage per second. So that's another thing you have to watch out for. Now, the boss is just sitting over there for some reason. Come on, buddy. I don't know why he's in the corner like that. This is generally not how it's supposed to go. I don't know why he's wanting to hang out. But let's go see if we can engage him in here. Come on, shoot your lightning, buddy. There you go. So now you can see it is a one-shot. Like I said, my character is not really just capable of going toe-to-toe with a guy like that. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Get at least a brief overview of how you're supposed to handle it. A couple different perspectives. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to display how you kill this guy with stealth, backstabby type stuff. But if you did find the video helpful, please consider subscribing. That helps me out a ton. And also leave a comment down below. Let me know any other ways that you found to kill this guy. I've heard that you can drop some oil on him as well and do a decent bit of damage. And of course, there's the axe killing technique. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Haters gonna hate.